All right, I have a new kayak. It is the 12-foot Boss SS Sun Dolphin Boss 12-foot SS. And I didn't have time to do an intro yesterday. It was my first time taking it out, and so I am doing the intro right now. So I'm going to show you a little bit about it, what I did to it and everything before I even got on the water. I got a cooler here for my fish and everything, and I put little brackets on it with little hooks. You can see right here, put a little hook there, bracket right in the middle. The bungees come with it, so it holds in there real good. Comes around, and then I got two in the front, one there and then one there. I got two rod holders, stationary rod holders in the back. It comes with the seat, which is really comfortable, dude. And it goes in two positions, the upper position, and then you can drop it down into the lower position. I'm not gonna do it right now because I gotta show you something else. But then I just stuck my tackle bag back here, and underneath the tackle bag is another hatch, or a hatch, that you can put whatever you want to in there. My scupper plugs and everything that came with it are in there. Dry storage. Got my little tackle bag. And then these right here, these are supposed to hold your oar. Well, I didn't ever use it because it's weird position, and it doesn't seem like it holds it that good. And one other thing I did do to it is I put a temporary tape measure right there just to see if that's the spot I want it and everything. I just did it with a permanent marker just to see if that's what I wanted right there. And then I got plenty of room under the seat. I got another little tackle box, and I got my homemade anchor. Let me know in the comments if you know what this is. And got my paracord hooked to it, so I tie it. What I did was I tied it off to the handle for now. And let's see, this is where I actually put my oar every time. I just stuck it up in between the bungees in the front, and it sat there just fine. Got out of my way where I could get to work. This is just a little 5-gallon bucket for live bait. Comes with the little battery powered aerator. It was pretty cool. It worked real good. It was bungee down real tight. Never had a problem with it. This right here is a strap to actually stand up in the kayak. You hang on to the strap right here and pull up. I never used it except for to tether off my oar. And let's see, we got scupper holes under the seat here. Hang on. Under the seat right here, there's some scupper holes. They weren't drilled out, but I drilled them out to a 1/2 inch, and they seem to work great just being drilled out at 1/2 inch. Oh, there's the lower position I was telling you all about. Doesn't really work with that under there. That's why I don't do that. So put it up in a higher position. Locks right in. Good to go. And the other two scupper holes are right here. There's actually scupper holes underneath the pad that you stand on both of them. If you flip the kayak upside down, you can see them. So if you wanted more scupper holes, you could drill those out and then cut your foam like they have it cut, or your padding like they have it cut here, and then you would have more scupper holes. But I don't see the need in it, and from what I did yesterday, it was pretty windy and I was fine. And then here's the other hatch in the front. Same thing. It's got this water resistant, I'll say water resistant bag. It doesn't hold water, but it'll keep water from getting in it if the water got inside your hull, you know. So I kept my wallet in there with my fishing license and everything, and it stayed dry. Never got any water in the hull of the boat at all the whole day. And it's got these foot pegs, which I had to get used to, because the only other kayak I've ever been on is a blow-up Intex kayak. So it was a big change, but awesome change. So I had to get used to putting my feet on that, and it was so much more comfortable when I put my feet on those versus laying them down right here in the middle somewhere. But eventually I'm gonna get some red and green strip lights for the front, and then a backlight to hang off the back. And I'm going to get a fish finder, and I think I'm gonna mount it somewhere in this area, and have my battery pack inside here. I think that'll work good. So I'm gonna leave it at that and let y'all see what it was like out there. One more thing I forgot to mention is this is my phone holder. I don't have a GoPro yet, but this holder I got off of Amazon for like 12 bucks, 12, 13 bucks, and it's built for a motorcycle. It's got a nice tight latch on it. So I figured I could get this, put my phone in that, and then I could make my PVC with adjustments. You know, I got little hole adjustments, and then I got the latch at the bottom. And for temporary, I just latched it to the, with the duct tape. I just duct taped it to the rod holder that came with it that moves 360 degrees. You can just pull it up and it turns whichever way you want it to. But it worked out great for that. I do got to do some modifications to it. I like paint it and make it more visual. No duct tape. You know, I'm going to take the duct tape off of it and bolt it in. I just wanted to make sure. I just did it temporarily just to see if it worked good. And it worked. It worked pretty good. I took my heat gun and melted this to where it angled up so where I could have good angle on me and the fish and all that stuff. So anyway, let's get after it. All right. Well, I am out here on my brand new kayak. It is really windy today, so I had to come all the way up in a cove and try it out this way. But I've rigged up I stayed up till 2 o'clock last night getting everything set up. But this is the first time I've ever been in a real kayak. The only other kayak I've ever been in was a blow-up kayak from those Intex blow-up kayaks. So I upgraded quite a bit. This kayak right here was it was $5.99 plus tax, and then I got them to throw a oar in. So it's a pretty good oar so far. Better than the one that came with the Intex. But this is a stand-up kayak, so I stood up earlier just a second ago because I had this seat goes down to the floor level, and then it'll raise up to where I am right now, and I didn't like it down so low, so I like it up here. It feels more stable. But I am going to rig up my poles here. I got, like I said, I got minnows, but I got plastics and everything. So we're gonna try a little bit of everything from what I can do here and see what we get into. But I'm excited. It's nice. It was raining this morning. I thought it was gonna rain all day, but the sun actually came out, so it's perfect. You know. It's hard to do in the wind, man, especially when you're not used to a kayak. It's like I'm going too fast for dragging across and skipping across the top of the water. Alright, so I went all the way up that way and letting the wind drift me back. And let's see if I can't get anything on the way in. But I'm going to dock off over here and do some lure casting. That's a pretty nice dock right there. Yeah, I'd say he's pretty well gone. And it's cool, I got 4 rod holders that are in the boat. I got 2 in the front and 2 in the back, so that's pretty neat. I like to hook in the tail right behind the butt. Seems like they stay alive longer that way, and they're more feisty. So I'm gonna get this back here and get y'all situated right there. Ooh, gotta turn it. Ooh, it's crooked. Okay, let's get back in my seat somehow. I'm just slinging this dude everywhere. Alright. Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. I just hung up on in the front of the boat. Good, cool. Alright. Let him go out there. We'll go in there, but I don't think there's too much more to the waterway there. So hung up on a Texas rig. You do that? Big oak. Oh no, that's not. That might be oak. Big one though. Apparently, I didn't do the Texas rig the correct way. We got it unpacked. Awesome. Now, we can get out of these trees. Alright, so I'm putting another minnow on, but look at that guy. That minnow's gone. Oh wow. Man, that's irritating. That was not too bad. I bet you if I didn't try to show it to the camera, I wouldn't have lost it. Probably should have hooked it and then showed you. Am I good to go right here?
Oh yeah, I'm just right here.
Okay. My first time on it.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah.
I just set everything up and I'd stayed up till 2 o'clock last night.
Is that holding your phone?
Yeah,
That's cool.
I got a YouTube channel. I'm gonna see if I can't get out here in the wind and do something.
Yeah.
All right.
You got your life vest on.
Oh yeah. I promised my wife I wouldn't take it off. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Good luck.
Alright, I'm using the other side of my camera this time because I want to see how good this video really is. It's really sketchy because this phone is really slippery and you can kind of see the little waves coming at me. So I'm holding it. But I'm just scooting along here. Got my minnow down. I don't know if you can hear me through the wind. With that, it would probably be so much easier if I would just stand up and do stuff, but I just bruised the crap out of my kneecap. But I don't know, man. Still learning. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Hopefully the camera's doing justice. Oh crap. There we go. There it is. That's pretty.